stuff by getting into the personal life of Christian Cage, stalking his wife, scaring her to death, breaking into his house, drowning him almost in his pool, and then Christian Cage couldn't take it no more, and he's gonna get him in the 6 sides of steel this Sunday on Lockdown.
Let's hear from the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Let's hear from Captain Charisma.
The Peep Zone is live tonight, baby! And what I gotta know is, are you ready for Lockdown? You see, it's brutally obvious, Abyss, that you've made our match at Lockdown more than personal. You tried to embarrass me, you tried to embarrass my family, but actually, all you managed to do was piss me off and make me want to beat somebody worse than I've ever wanted to beat anybody before.
Wow, that's saying an awful lot.
You see, Abyss, we know your credentials, man. We know what you're all about. We know that you're a monster. But what we didn't know, what none of us realize, is that you don't have a set of balls. It's like this. I'm not 6'8". I'm not 300 plus pounds, but what I am is the NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
Yes, you are.
And when I said I'd die inside that cage at Lockdown for this title, I meant it. You see, Abyss, when I chased you with that tire iron, I saw it in your eyes, man. I saw it in your eyes that you're the one that's scared. You're scared of the fact that the NWA World Heavyweight Champion isn't scared of you.
That will be enough of that twaddle, Christian Cage.
Oh, James
Mr.
Mitchell.
Charisma, Mr. World Champion. It's nice to see that you're as delusional as ever and playing right into our hand. You see, Christian, we didn't just publicly humiliate and violate you and your wife for the sheer pleasure it brought us. No, we knew that if we pushed you far enough, you'd lose control. And if you lose control, you'll lose your focus. And a champion who loses his focus is doomed to become an ex-champion, Christian. So, in keeping with my streak of keeping my promises, let me make one more to you, Captain Charisma. I guarantee you, at Lockdown, my 6'8", 350-pound weapon of mass destruction, the monster Abyss, is going to walk out of the 6 sides of steel with the NWA World Heavyweight Championship belt firmly in his grasp. And you saw right there the monster Abyss blindsided Captain Charisma Christian Cage. Caught him unawares while Christian was looking up at James Mitchell and worked right into his plan. And oh no, he's got him up there in the torture rack.
Oh, but Christian Cage just drilled him right in the head with the microphone, and look at him fight back with those right hands.
He said he would die in that ring. He said he's not afraid, but look at the strength of that monster but Abyss. But Cage fights right back. Look at this, there he goes. Going for the prettier hole. Whoa! Black hole slam.
He planted him with the black hole slam. Wow, this Sunday at Lockdown, it's the NWA World Heavyweight title at stake. That 6'8", 350-pound monster. He's gotten inside the head of Christian, and now, look at this, he's furthering the physical beatdown. He's got the steel chain.
Christian Cage said he was willing to die in that ring on Lockdown. Well, that's exactly what he may have to do. As you can see, the monster Abyss wrapping the chain around, choking him. Choking the life out of him like he did in the swimming pool. Somebody stop this. These guys have done everything they can to torture this champion.
Oh, steel chain wrapped around the neck of the NWA World Heavyweight the life away from Christian Cage. And he dropped the chain. And he's got possession of the NWA title belt.
Obviously, Jim Mitchell has let him know that he's got to wait this Sunday before he can actually walk out of there with that belt. But he's going to do everything he can to make sure that Christian Cage isn't even able.
Get some security in here, finally! This Sunday at Lockdown, it's Abyss and Christian Cage for the NWA World Heavyweight title. Thank God security's here to stop him.
This Sunday at Lockdown is going to be unbelievable.
Even security on the receiving end of the shock treatment. Abyss and Christian Cage Sunday at Lockdown for the title.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way into the impact zone, accompanied by Father James Mitchell, he is the Monster.
It was this past Sunday at Lockdown when Christian Cage retained the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, but post-match, James Mitchell's Monster Abyss hung Christian Cage with a steel chain from the side of the 6 sides of steel cage.
Mike, James Mitchell said that he was going to walk out of that ring with that belt one way or another. I didn't know that meant he was going to steal it, but you can see he does have it in possession.
Lockdown was an incredible pay-per-view. If you missed it, go to our website, TNAWrestling.com. Check out the schedule for all the replays that are available for the Lockdown pay-per-view.
It was absolutely one of the greatest pay-per-views I've ever seen. You will not believe some of the highlights, some of the most unbelievable, athletic moves were ever made at Lockdown.
Christian Cage! Lockdown was all about brutality, violence, and survival. But unlike you, Christian, Abyss survived. And in the process, walked out of the ring with the NWA World Heavyweight Championship belt.
He stole
firmly
the title
in his grasp. Now I'm sure you still feel that you have some sort of technical ownership of the NWA World Heavyweight belt. But the way I see it, Christian, possession is 9/10 of the law. And if there's anybody in this building that thinks they can take this belt out of Abyss's hands, I dare you to come out now.
Sounds like an open challenge from James Mitchell. And who's going to accept it? The War Machine!
Believe it! Here he is! Somebody that used to hold that belt! A former champion! He'll come out there in the honor!
And here comes Rhino to the ring, and the Monster Abyss is ready for it. Clubbing blows in the back, but check this out. Rhino on the offensive. Series of shots, and Abyss sent into the corner. Rhino follows up. Quick reversal. Oh, the War Machine into the turnbuckles, but he comes right back out. Look at him spring up the rope.
Oh, he takes him all the way out of the rope! Onto the mat! Rhino is on fire, Mike! Absolutely incredible!
Don't go anywhere. Quick commercial break. More of Rhino and Abyss when we return to Impact. Against Team USA's Jay Lethal, plus first round matchup in the World X Cup, and Sting is in the Impact Zone.
Oh, what a show we've got for you here tonight. As you see Rhino right there with a great shoulder block as he comes in and look at the strength of the War Machine as he picks up 350 pounds and slams him down.
Oh, he planted him with the belly to belly. James Mitchell up on the apron. Referee just...
Wait a minute! Bobby Roode from Team Canada! What in the world is he doing in the ring?
What the hell is this? The Canadian enforcer, Bobby Roode. While the referee was being distracted by Mitchell, he just laid out Rhino with that Northern Lariat.
Oh, and you can see Rhino had no chance. He didn't see him coming. And when you're blindsided like that, it just absolutely knocked him out. And look at this, the Monster Abyss, and you can see the Doomsday. The Doomsday sign by James Mitchell setting off the detonator, and there's the Monster Abyss.
Abyss measures Rhino against his feet.
Black hole slam.
Leg hook, shoulders down, and a 3 count.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the Monster.
he doesn't own it. It's not his. He didn't earn it. He doesn't deserve it. And look at that! Coming into the ring, it's the real champion, Christian Cage.
Oh yeah, it's the rightful owner of the NWA Heavyweight Championship. Christian Cage went for the unpretty here. How about that? He just took a miss down.
And look at him just ready to blow. He wants his belt back bad. He knows it's his. And look at how he's going after Mitchell, who's taking off with the belt.
Oh, like a thief in the night, James Mitchell. Yes, they've got possession of the championship belt, and look at Mitchell escape up the ramp. Christian Cage just turned his back on the monster.
What a coward Mitchell is. But you can see that, though. They just gave him this what he needed. It gave him the leverage he needed. As Christian Cage... Oh, he gets out of the way, and Abyss goes over the ropes.
Christian Cage able to avoid the contact from the monster Abyss. There's James Mitchell holding on to the NWA World title. They're not the rightful owners. The champ is in the ring.
He's calling for a microphone, too. I want to hear what he's got to say. Let's get this straightened out.
Abyss, I think you have something that belongs to the peeps.
No! You're damn right he does.
And I think the Christian Coalition will agree with me when I say nobody wants to see Shrek as the heavyweight champion.
Wow! Never heard Abyss described like that before. It's all mouth. Pretty accurate. All mouth.
But since you're playing by the premise possession is 9/10 of the law, I say we do it like this. At Sacrifice, we take that title suspended high above this ring.
Oh, you think you make the rules?
And mix in 3 little initials: tables, ladders, and chairs.
Oh my God!
Wow. Yes!
And since you like playing with chains so much, you can throw the chains in there and we'll make it a full Metal Mayhem,
Wow.
you ugly bitch!
Full Metal Mayhem and Sacrifice on May 14th!
And to make a long story just a little bit longer, if it doesn't happen before, at Sacrifice, the true champion is taking his belt back because that's...
Sunday, May 14th at Sacrifice, Full Metal Mayhem, Christian Cage, and the Monster Abyss. To the back, Jeremy Borash with Jeff Jarrett, Scott Steiner, Gail Kim, and Jackie. Take it, JB.
And he just creamed him with a drop kick to the head. What a shot!
Basement drop kick, you're right, into the side of the head of Cage. Now fires into the corner. Here comes Shelley. Christian's ready for him. Caught him with the elbow. Now from the middle rope. Unleashes an uppercut. Gonna go for another cover.
2.
No.
Oh, he did. He caught him with that like corkscrew uppercut right there. And he's been jacking Alex Shelley's jaw right and left, but Alex Shelley's a tough character. You can say all you want about him, but he's got no quit. A nice kick to the gut right there.
Gonna go for the sliced bread, his finishing move, but it's reversed and shot off. Chest first into the corner. Here it is.
Look at this! He's right into the unprettier right here! Wow, and he nails it! Dead, solid, perfect. 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Christian Cage!
May 14th at Sacrifice, the NWA World Heavyweight title on the line. Full Metal Mayhem. This man, the champion, Christian Cage, against the Monster Abyss. And yes, he's motioning that he wants that belt back around his waist. You're still the champ, Christian Cage. Even though Abyss has possession, he stole that championship belt. It's tables, it's ladders, it's chairs, and yes, it's chains. And they're all legal. Sunday, May 14th at Sacrifice. I can't wait for this one.
Oh, are you kidding me? These two they tear it down when they get together. And you can see right now the champ, he wants a microphone right here. I want to hear what he's got to say.
Abyss, you run pretty fast for a monster. You're only 10 days away from Full Metal Mayhem, and you're 10 days away from getting your ass kicked, and I'm 10 days away from taking back my NWA World Heavyweight Championship belt.
Next week on Impact, it's no longer deal or no deal, Jeff Jarrett. You and the entire world find out who Sting's partner will be.
Christian, how sad is wisdom when it brings no profit to the wise. The Monster Abyss has the NWA World Heavyweight Championship belt. And if you want it, I'd suggest that you show up next week and try to take it.
Up in the corner, and now gonna pick up a steel chair and wedge it between the top and middle rope. Don, we've now seen Chase Stevens for the better part of the past couple of months. I was going to talk about how he didn't have a direction with his longtime tag team partner Andy Douglas of the Naturals being sidelined after that brutal attack by Scott Steiner. Stevens, though, trying to fight back here. Oh, but this is a 6'8", 350-pound monster on the loose.
What a shot to that chair right there. Chase Stevens, the guy that's trying so hard to show everybody what he's made of, but the power, the strength of Abyss as he just flattened his head right into that steel, and you can see him now grabbing the table, and Chase Stevens just has his bell rung right there. It looks like he's even out cold as Abyss just taking his time setting this up, and this doesn't look good for Chase Stevens.
Also, this Sunday at Sacrifice, Don, it's the in-ring return of Raven. Yes, Raven is back in TNA at Lockdown, the new face of TNA management. Whoever that is, overruled Larry Zbyszko from the championship committee, put Zbyszko on probation, and yes, reinstated Raven, and Raven will face the muscle man of Team Canada, A1. That's also this Sunday. Chase Stevens back first into the ladder.
And don't forget, later on here on Impact, we're going to find out who Sting partner is. Oh, Abyss just slams him right through the table. And you can see Chase Stevens is out. It's academic right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the Monster.
Well, yes, that was a little preview for this Sunday at Sacrifice. But remember, it's not going to be about pinfalls this Sunday. Oh, you're going to have to take down the belt. And here comes the rightful champ, Christian Cage, with that ladder shot.
What a shot right there. Then he just nails him right in the face with that ladder. Oh, Christian Cage, this man has been on his mind 24/7. And I'm talking about Abyss. And look at this. Christian Cage setting up that ladder, giving you a picture of what you're going to see this Sunday. And Full Metal Mayhem at Sacrifice. And now security coming in trying to break him up.
Oh, Christian Cage, he drilled Abyss right in the face with that ladder. You can see the blood coming out of Abyss.
As Christian just did the leap off the ladder. Man alive, he just sacrificed his body. Look at this, folks. He goes all the way up the ladder and then all the way out of the ring on top of the monster.
Oh, another shot. Oh, and look at this, the follow-up out of the replay. Look at those right hands. Right hand after right hand from Christian Cage to Abyss.
Oh, you can see right there, Abyss is busted. You can actually see the blood coming down through his pants. Oh, Christian Cage, I'm fired up. He just wants a piece of it. Abyss got loose.
He just broke away from security.